Bro. God damn, bro. Internet, listen to La Russell's song Throwing Roses. Listen to the song by La Russell, Throwing Roses. Oh God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This shit. Dang. Still find a way to smile. Oh God. My boy playing this. I gotta download Discord again. We ain't got time to not see eye to eye.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Did I hear you? I did like I sure did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Unfold it and have a look. Hold on. think he released it yet. This represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story and unlock it. In this case. Right.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
We're quite fortunate to live so close to Hogsmeade. There's nothing like it in all of Britain, you know.
That's a different
It's like
thing.
the only place that doesn't come with the risk of encountering a
The
muggle.
lower sector.
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go to the magic.
So the field,
Madam Green
so
too many times
class is on the lower section of the astronomy wing.
Anyone
Could
fancy
get
riding to Brood and Peck with me? I've been
could
wanting
get
to
lost in the castle. I may need to use
very
the.
high quality feathers, and I need one for my juggernaut.
Okay.
Can't remember why.
I'm saving up for a new group.
I don't really want to use the map. I actually want to get. I actually want to get lost in the game. This ordinance, to choose.
If I had to pick one shop, it'd be Gladwell. What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if
Lenora.
I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps. Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other paintings like
Are
this
there
here?
any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Perhaps I have a look.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Right. Okay. It's a big fella right there. All right. Yeah. Think I'll go away? Or is it just gonna stay there now? Let's go stay there. It look like we need a butterfly too. Like it looked like that spot right there with the cutout of a butterfly. Like we have to put one there. Let's see if big fellas. If it's a big fella over around here somewhere. A wolf and a unicorn. Maybe down here.
Revelio.
There's the butterfly.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh yeah, there you go. The butterfly.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ah. So they followed the light.
I wonder why Madame
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Ooh, I just powered up. Alright, should we go to class now? No, it was something over here too though.
Revelio.
Can I grab that? No? Alright. There's the other one that. Do all of? Huh.
My brother promised me his old room.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
That was the clue.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I need to. Where you going? Oh. Have fun. See you in a bit. See you in a little bit. Like, where am I going?
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh, that's the teleport, right?
Off on another adventure, are we?
You gotta go to class.
It's hardly worth studying for the potion.
It's not tracking it no more? This is the... And now I'll be able to come back.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Something over here.
Revelio.
Let's go to class. Making monkey face and monkey noises at me, bro? Was he making monkey noises at me? Bro, what the? Staring at me.
Is that all you've got? Yeah. Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso. Damn it. Oh, I almost missed it, bruh.
Levioso.
Really?
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Basic.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Protego.
How's the view? Tego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso. Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with us.
What are you doing up there? Leviosa!
Good form. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Give good as you'll get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what
Appreciate
I've
it.
seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Why is this dismissed? You want something else, bro?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
My fair share of one. Yeah.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair
I
enough.
was gonna say that.
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance.
You don't know
If
who
you're
I am.
interested.
You must
Till
don't
next
know
time.
who I am. Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
Level 2.
Revelio.
That's a picture perfect evening. Ooh.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello. These new one's not alive? He is.
Protego! Lumos! Revelio!
Crazy because we can actually do that shit now. It ain't nothing but like a screen. They got like the ones you shuffle that you can put on your like side desk and shit. Big ass castle like this. Like think about the White House do that from here on out. Instead of just having pictures, they have like a moment of the president actually moving.
Do you suppose Black's children are as condescending as those candidates here? Revelio!
Is that something right here? Irish Phoenix. We're going upstairs for chemistry. Or charms.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
Get away.
He done got caught up.
Revelio!
It hit something. Is this the men's bathroom?
Lumos!
Well, I can't open that.
Levioso!
I think Snoop Dogg still got bitches. Or is he just still rapping about it?
To go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I'll pause it.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Ooh,
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That's cool.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember...
Everybody's standing like a hero.
Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
That's crazy. They just went through the training because of me. Oh, bad.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but splendid! Not to worry.
How do I stop it?
That's it! Happens to the best of us.
Bro, how do you stop it? Okay. Here we go again.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Accio!
Very good.
Here we go.
Oh.
Phew.
Holy Come on.
Brilliant. Be sharp.
Nice.
Yes!
Accio!
No.
Splendid!
Tied up. Now what? We tied.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Holy shit.
There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
Accio.
Not that I mind.
Come on now.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
No, she didn't.
That is how it's done.
Bro. Bro, how?
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
Fucked up.
Very good, both of you.
What?
Well done.
Like he's not as good as we thought he was.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
What Uganda look like?
Is Wagadu a castle like
Wagadu.
Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's enormous school. It's magics. The same.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
How do they do magic then? I don't want to say it's weaker because that's like disrespecting her.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It makes sense, bro.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Wait, so can we learn about that? I want to, like, hello? See, yeah. My handy dandy notebook.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay.
Revelio.
What you got in here? I wish they would say something like when I do that, they'd be like, oh, there's nothing hidden in here.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Pretty good. So does Samantha.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Kind of you to say so. Wasn't too challenging a lesson.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oh, she was over there whacking something. Your wand broke, lady?
Revelio.
It's upstairs. All right, where I'm going next? There's some chests up here?
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously.
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Oh, I got my cat. Is that my cat?
You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Revelio.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Okay. I don't get this. of those.
Revelio.
Yes, three. Put that one, the unicorns. And then three, five, two, three. I know because then they go to 9. Maybe it is 9. Unicorn 9. I think that's it. No. And both of them. 5 and 4 is 9. 12 minus 3 is 9. Or is it 8 minus 16? 16 minus 8? They don't even have that. You know, maybe it's on this side. Then the horse is not on that side. Yeah, that's there. But then the horse is not on this side. That's great. Maybe somebody will teach me how to do it. And where we off to?
How can one not fancy
Revelio.
Brilliant with glance, and her energy is captivating.
And we won't understand that. Whoa.
Protego. Lumos.
But why is that?
Revelio.
Okay, I gotta fabricate it?
Levioso.
Sweet. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a galaxy. Can I talk to her?
Protego.
Yo.
Lumos.
Yeah. Can't even talk to him. That'd be dope if you could. Maybe I don't have that ability yet.
Revelio.
This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas, who is attempting to train trolls to do ballet.
Revelio.
Revelio. Bro, what? This shit is huge.
Revelio.
You'd be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts about Cambridge. I'm concerned that they had back been incorrect in their understanding of the meteor shower. It seems that the Irish astronomers and a British astronomer both built upon the works done by an Italian astronomer. All muggles, mind you, as far as I know.
Revelio.
Good. Let's go to that.
My family has a lineage of
Protego. Lumos.
I gotta find out the butterfly. The balcony. So it must be like right here somewhere. Up to be up there.
Where do the professors...
Revelio.
Surely they don't show colony.
Found some nuggets. Bro, that is crazy.
Lumos.
Six of 8. There might be something else up here. I don't know.
Revelio.
I look out of these. They're dope. That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Revelio.
Nothing else in here. we looking at? For viewing the moon and the stars and anything else you might find. Did I use it though? If I go good. Let's go. Available side quests can be found inside regions, Hogwarts, marked as flags and discovered by exploring the world. I go, like, I set a target, and on my way to that target, I explore. I don't think it was nothing else here. We got that chest.
My uncle knows Kagawa, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks. And my aunt knows Black's wife, so all in all, I'd say I'm well set.
Showing off is a muggle trait. You don't see that sort of behavior in the wizarding world.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course. Several, in fact. I just wondered if you knew what it was like.
Nobody can do a hex like me, and I dare you to prove me wrong. You saw that first year with the engorged head. That was me.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal hex on a second year. It was an utter triumph.
That way, on the second year. And he a fifth year? No, he was a fourth year last year. And he talking about a second year. That's cold. Beating up the little person. Did we teleport? How do we use this?
Revelio.
Can you use it?
Lumos.
Whatever. The tune. Back up.
Revelio.
Wanted to do something so bad and it don't do nothing.
Apparently Marinwick.
Did this one open up?
Lumos.
Nope. Thought that one would have at least opened up too.
Revelio.
Now they wanted me to go down the stairs. Yes. That's all you can do is just keep turning the globes, bro. I feel like it's one right here.
Revelio.
Oh, upstairs. Nothing here. That look like it's gonna be something. I bet. Ain't just a wall. Through here. Back in the courtyard.
Revelio.
Oh.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Lovely little faces. I'll just die.
If they need to pick a young orphan wizard. Nias? Who famously saved the entire village from an army. At the dark thing.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
What? Downstairs? Oh, I was supposed to go outside.
Revelio.
Begin the quest.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
That's some
In
bullshit.
fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Ooh, I get to create my own wand.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Nice, nice. What is spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
What more can you tell me about potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local.
So what
Best
if I
to
would have picked
avoid
the
him
other
and
dude?
his
What would she have
associates,
said about
including his
him?
right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I might do that broomsticks. Get my little flying thingy. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when complete, rewards you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. Okay. All right. Learn how to fix some stuff.
I can't help it if I've never encountered
Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
What up, my G?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What is the proposal of the task? What's the purpose?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
All right.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
How do I?
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Lumos.
Oh, I gotta use 4. I'm sorry.
Accio.
Got it.
Buzzer.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
It was.
Accio.
Or was it 2?
Levioso.
Levioso. Gotta go. This one. That's the rough 5. Know what the other one was for.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There we go.
Accio.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Yeah. Look, I'm going all the way away from. Change map.
Thomas Brown knows more about books. Well, perhaps not Madam Scrivener.
I need my broom, man. So I could get around. I'll be able to switch on my own. Okay.
I can't wait to... Then I won't have to waste my time with herbology.
Now every page I'm seeing, I'm fit to be grabbing.
Revelio.
Are you alive? No? That's dope, though.
Hello, looking for me?
Yeah, I am looking for you. We gonna stop right here. I gotta go take my daughter. She gotta go to her practice. And then I'll be back and we'll finish later on tonight. I wish they would make a what's that, Game of Thrones like this, bro? That would be sick. If they make a Game of Thrones like this, that would be, I think that'd be awesome. Oliver and Company. I got the dog behind me. Oh, but hey, check this song out. I was trying to find it on Spotify because it's Bobby Blur, a guy I met here in Texas.
Lost it all. It's like I got the fear of heights and I'm about to fall. Some weed and roll a pound like problem solved. Thought I was somewhere in the clouds, it's just a fog. Open my eyes and look around, no one at all. Just me sitting on the ground, no one to call. No one to vent, nobody give a fuck. They got their own problems, everyone in a rut. Ain't got no patience, cause everyone in a rush. I got, man, it feel like I lost it all. It's like I got, I'm about to fall. Some weed and roll a pound like problem solved.
You ready to go smoke?
In my eyes and look around, no one at all. Just me sitting on the ground, no one to call. No one to vent, nobody give a fuck. They got their own problems, everyone in a rut. Ain't got no patience, cause everyone in a rush.
That boy said ain't got no patience because everyone in a rush. That boy said he roll a whole pound. Fuck